A very good afternoon to everyone. I am Miss Swaleha Mujawar and I am here to present a book review on one of the most inspiring book that I have come across in recent time. The name of the book says Manifesto for Change, written by none other than the great son of India, the missile man, the people's president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and his associate Mr. V. Pon Raj. This book, as we open from page 1, it gives us a dream which we are not supposed to see when we are asleep, but it is a dream that has to be put on paper, brought on the ground, and created into a reality. I am talking about the various manifestos that Dr. Kalam has given to us as we want to see India progress step by step into a superpower. In this book, Dr. Kalam talks about the contribution of the leadership, contribution of the bureaucracy, contribution of the government, and he doesn't skip the very grassroots of an Indian democracy, that is rural India. As we open the book and go to the content, the index, where we have chapters talking about creative leadership, individuals at the grassroots level, individual at the village level, at the government level, and also Dr. Kalam guiding us with a manifesto for village development, how the bureaucracy, how the legislature should be functioning, and overall his vision for a superpower India in the new millennium. As I was going through this book, one point where I stopped by, where Dr. Kalam talks about sustainable development. We all know that this sustainable development concept is the key to all the progress and development the world wants to see. Development that is sustained, not destroyed. Development that is creative, not destructive. And in the pages that follow, Dr. Kalam, with all examples, with all illustrations, along with all the step by step level, he explains to us how sustainable development can be brought about even for a large and huge country of India. We all know Dr. Kalam was a very simple person. Even as a president, having access to the latest data about performance of every institution, every department, every ministry, he was very keen to find out those key or those crucial points where India needs to work the most. And here he talks about the manifesto for all the state assemblies. He gives them a vision, he gives them a blueprint, he gives them a roadmap of how the legislature of the country can help to bring about sustainable development. And this he does by giving a very detailed illustration about the state of Karnataka. Furthermore, when Dr. Kalam talks about sustainable development in rural areas, he says and he very strongly highlights the concept of an Atmanirbhar Bharat when he says we need to establish 7,000 self-reliant village clusters by providing urban amenities in rural areas. I repeat, urban amenities in rural areas. This means that Dr. Kalam's concept of sustainable development was not going to bifurcate the urban from the rural. He wanted to see a whole India moving towards development in a sustained manner. One more point that caught my attention when I was reading this book is energy independence and clean environment. Well, in the changing situation, we all are aware about the energy crisis that India is facing, and experts are also in a dilemma whether we are following China even in this concept where we are going to face a huge amount of setback in the energy sector. In this manifesto for the nation, Dr. Kalam gives us a roadmap where he talks about intelligent buildings, he talks about renewable energy missions, he talks about carbon neutral fuels, he talks about the use of nuclear power as a source of energy, and furthermore using space solar power to tackle the problem of energy crisis, and also smart water management in a way to bring India to self-reliance when it comes to the use of natural resources. All in all, this book, Manifesto for Change, is a very big eye-opener for us and also does a brilliant hand-holding when we Indians, in the absence of this great son of India, are tottering our way to find sustainable development and to look for Atmanirbharta wherever we can. I thank the organizers for giving me a chance to express my views on a very great book that I have come across. Thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.